Most people believe missing persons cases fade with time, but some cases grow teeth. 6 months after Adrian and his friends disappeared, the story refused to die. There were no bodies, no wrecked car, no confirmed location of the village, just 5 young adults, erased. But then the forest started giving something back. It started with a solo hiker named Elias. He had been trekking through a protected forest zone 1 that map showed as untouched land. At 4:32 p.m., he posted a video to his social media. In the video, he was laughing. Behind him stood a wooden sign, "Welcome home," the same sign, but weathered, older. The caption read, "Does anyone know what village this is? It's not on Google Maps." An hour later, he posted again. This time, his smile was gone. "Okay, this is weird. I can hear people talking, but I don't see anyone." The video was shaky. You could hear faint whispers, layered, calling something or someone. Then the final clip. Heavy breathing, the camera is facing the forest. And a familiar female voice, "Adrian." The video cut. Elias was never seen again. Authorities took the case seriously this time. The hiker's last GPS ping matched roughly where Adrian's phone had last connected. A full search team entered the forest. Drones, dogs, thermal cameras. They found something on the second day. A clearing. In the center stood a house. Old, wooden, intact. One officer whispered, "This wasn't here before." They approached carefully. The front door creaked open on its own. Inside, dust covered everything, except for the dining table, set for 5 people. Fresh plates, fresh food, still warm. One of the officers backed away. Another called it in. That's when they heard it, knocking. 3 slow knocks, from upstairs. They moved as a unit, guns raised, climbed the staircase. At the end of the hallway stood a closed door. The knocking came from behind it. The captain opened it. The room was empty. But the walls were covered in names. Hundreds of them, carved deep into the wood. And there, freshly scratched at the bottom, Adrian, Lena, Marcus, Toby, Amara, Elias. The air turned ice cold. Then the whisper began. "Stay." One officer dropped his weapon. Another started crying. The captain shouted, "Out, now." They ran. But when they burst outside, the clearing was gone. No house, no path, just thick forest. 3 officers were missing. Adrian's mother couldn't take it anymore. She went back to her hometown records, dug through old property archives. She found it. The village had existed, but it was erased in 1974, declared uninhabitable. The reason was classified. She tracked down the only listed surviving resident, her mother, the grandmother. But when she arrived at the listed address, it was an empty field. Neighbors claimed no one had lived there in decades. That night, Adrian's mother received another call. Static, then breathing, then her son's voice. "Mum," she collapsed. "Where are you?" Silence. Then, "It's not a village." The voice changed, layered. "It's a door." The call ended. Long ago, before roads, before cities, there was something in that forest. Not ghosts, not demons. Something older. It didn't haunt. It hunted. The villagers learned quickly. If strangers wandered in, the forest would take one. If no strangers came, it would take one of their own. So they built the village as bait. A welcoming place. A doorway disguised as home. Over time, fewer outsiders traveled. The forest grew hungry, so it learned something new. It began calling people, through dreams, through curiosity, through unfinished family ties. Adrian had never visited, but the forest knew his bloodline. It called him home. Somewhere deep inside the forest, Adrian was still alive, but not in the way you think. The village exists between moments. You don't find it, it finds you. Adrian walks the streets every night, with Lena, with his friends. They look normal, they laugh, they talk, but they cannot leave, because they are no longer visitors. They are residents. When someone new enters the forest, they feel it, a pull, a warmth, and they gather at the edge of the trees, waiting, smiling, calling your name in a voice you trust, because the forest doesn't need to chase you, it just needs you to answer. After the second police disappearance, the forest area was sealed off, marked as dangerous, restricted, but maps still glitch near that region. Phones lose signal, compasses spin, and sometimes on clear nights, drivers on the highway report seeing a wooden sign on the side of the road, lit by moonlight. It wasn't there before. It reads, "Welcome home," and beneath it, fresh footprints, leading inward, but none coming back out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to get more videos.